Hello everyone, today we are going to begin chapter number 6 of Alien Hand. So let us begin with our chapter. The name of the chapter is I Want Something in a Cage. Before starting the chapter, we will see all these 3 points over here. Before starting the chapter, we were going to look about all these points here. First is Mr. Purcell owns a pet shop. Now, the owner of the pet shop is Mr. Purcell. There is a constant noise of screeching and twittering in the shop, but Mr. Purcell is happily unaware about it. So, there is a constant noise of all screeching, twittering, squeals, sly rustling, and all sounds are there in the shop, but Mr. Purcell is unaware of any sound. He does not focus on any of the sound, and he lives his life happily. Third, one cold morning a strange customer calls. Now one cold morning a strange customer suddenly comes to the shop. Now Mr. Purcell did not believe in ghosts. Now Mr. Purcell never believed in ghosts. He thought that ghosts are nothing. Nevertheless, the man who bought the 2 doves and his strange act immediately thereafter left him with a distinct sense of uncanny, as though behind the departed customer there had lingered the musty smell of an abandoned or haunted house. So, all this para tells us. So, what did we get? That all this para tells us about the Mr. Purcell's and the stranger's story in a short. So it explains us the full story briefly. So now we are going to begin. Okay. Mr. Purcell was a small fussy man, red cheeks and a tight melon-like stomach. So now Mr. Purcell was a small fussy man and he had red cheeks and tight melon-like stomach. As you can see in this picture, he had a big melon-like stomach. Now, large glasses magnified his eyes so as gave him the appearance of a wise and genial owl. So now he wore these large glasses which magnified his eyes, like he was very genuine. He was very intelligent and genuine owl. Okay, then he owned a pet shop. As we know that Mr. Purcell was the owner of the pet shop. He sold cats and dogs and monkeys. He dealt in the fish food and bird seed, prescribed remedies for ailing canaries, and displayed on his shelf long rows ornate and glided cages. He considered himself something of a professional man. Now, Mr. Purcell sold cats, dogs. So now Mr. Purcell sold the cats, dogs, monkeys, and he dealt with the fish. So he also had an aquarium for fish, and had fish food, and had bird seed, which were prescribed remedies for ailing canaries. So what is canaries? Mainly a canary means a small bright yellow bird which is just noted for singing. Okay, so canary. So Mr. Purcell had food for the canaries also, and displayed on the shelf long rows and ornate and glided cages. Now Mr. Purcell had Mr. Purcell had silver, golden, and many of the most beautifulest shells on the top of his shelf. And he also considered himself as a professional man. He thought that I am a professional man. A constant stir movement pervaded his shop. Whispered twitters, sly rustling, squeals, sheeps, and sudden squeaks. Now a moment was just always going on in his shop, that pervaded his shop, like whispering, twittering, sly rustling, squeals, sheeps, squeaks, and twittering, screeching, and all the sounds came from his shop. Now we're going to begin with the next page. Then it say that small feet scampered frantic circles. Now frightened, bewildered, blindly seeking. This was all that sounds came from his shop. Across the shelf pulsed his endless flicker of light. Now, across the shelf, he pulsed his endless flicker of life. But customers who came in aren't they cute? Look at the little cage, they are sweet. And Mr. Purcell himself would smile and briskly rub his hands and emphatically shake his head. So now whosoever customer came to Mr. Purcell's shop always say, they are very cute, huh? Animals, aren't they cute? See, look at them little cages. Look at the silver cages. Look at the golden cages. Oh my God, so beautiful fish, so beautiful cat, so beautiful dog. So as the customers came to Mr. Purcell's shop, so they say like this only. And now Mr. Purcell, what did Mr. Purcell do? Mr. Purcell would just smile and just rub his hand and just nod his head. Yes, they are cute. So tell that yes. Each morning when the routine of the opening of his shop was completed, it was Propencher's custom to perch on the high stool behind the counter, unfold his daily morning paper and frown and digest the day's news and read the word, think, smug and nod, frown, reflectively purse his lips, unknowingly lift his eyebrows, nod and grieve agreement. Now, as we know that this is a old custom of shopkeepers, that after opening their shop, after pulling the shed down, they used to sit on the chair and used to read the newspaper. So same Mr. Purcell also did, used to open his shed and then used to just read the newspaper and digest the day's news. Now digesting the day's news means that as Mr. Purcell read the newspaper, so he looked everything very carefully, whether they were advertised down it's written, he did everything advised, loved on and detailed with columns of advertisements. Okay, so means he used to digest the day's news. He used to read the newspaper very carefully and used to digest everything and used to learn everything which was in the newspaper, whether it was a love lawn and columns of advertisements, a column of buying vehicle, some toothpaste and other thing, or whether it was love lawn. And Mr. Purcell digested everything from the newspaper. So now I'll be beginning with this part from the next time. So next time I'll be beginning with the same question. So thank you everyone.